Phoenix Forgotten is the latest found footage horror movie, and we've been bogged down with some terrible found footage films, and this is about the Phoenix lights that happened in March of 1997, where a bunch of people saw some lights in a triangular formation above Phoenix, Arizona. Some believe it to be aliens and some believe it to just be the military, and it takes that sighting and creates a story of it using documentary and found footage techniques about 3 teenagers that went missing in the Arizona desert when they were searching for clues of aliens. The sister of one of the teenagers grew up and went back to her hometown to interview some of the family members of the 3 teenagers and what would have happened, and kind of delve deeper into it, and she found some found footage and she even found some unseen footage. I was a little skeptical about this movie because found footage movies have been just terrible lately, and I wasn't really too thrilled about another found footage film, but I was interested in the take of this Phoenix light and UFO sightings because some of those things really intrigued me, so I was a little bit excited, and Ridley Scott was attached to it as well. So there was that, and this was an okay movie, nothing truly exciting, not the best found footage movie ever made, but it's also not the worst. One thing that really works with this film is that it really feels authentic. It creates this footage of 3 teenagers, and one of them is really interested in UFO sightings. He tags along with a girl and his best friend, and together they go out into the desert to find these aliens. Well, they find some footage that these people were filming, and they find some unseen footage, and it really feels authentic. And I like how it mixed like a documentary with it. This girl, the sister, grew up and she went back to her hometown. She was interviewing the family members, trying to dig a little deeper into it. And I like that it kind of mixed a documentary with the found footage genre. So there's that, and I was really intrigued learning about these 3 teenagers. When I'm watching the documentary with the older girl and this family, I'm thinking, what really happened with these teenagers? It's not real, but I'm wondering, like, what would have happened if something went like this happened? And you know, it goes back to the found footage, and they kind of build up on what could have happened and what did happen with these teenagers in this story. So I really like the aspect of mixing the found footage with the documentary style. Now, the characters, they're really flat. We really don't get to know them because all we get is the found footage from the tapes. We don't get anything else. We don't get to like get character development or anything. They're flat as can be. They're not very interesting people. By the time that they do encounter some things, I don't really care. And that leads me to another thing. This movie is very lackluster. It's kind of boring at times because it's them walking in the desert, it's them hearing noises, it's them having blood come out of their noses. It's very unexciting, and I wish that it would have delved deeper into aliens and more sightings, but it also, like, it works well because it kind of adds more to a mystery. Is there aliens out there? Is there UFO sightings that are really true? It adds a very, like, another mysterious level, but at the same point, I really do want some more to it. So I'm kind of like torn. I really would like more, but I also do think that it was effective in a mysterious way. So I'm kind of torn a little bit between that. It was just a movie for me to see and think, are there UFO sightings? Are there aliens out there? And it leads to more of a discussion, and I really like that about this movie, that it led to me thinking more about things. And when I come out of those movies and I think more about things, I get really happy and it's exciting. Like, I want to go on the internet, type a bunch of things, watch a bunch of YouTube videos, do a bunch of research, and then hours later, and I'm spent like watching a bunch of weird UFO videos of people dressed up in alien costumes. So Phoenix Forgotten, I thought was okay. I really liked the documentary found footage mixture. The characters were kind of flat. It was uninteresting, but it also added a mysterious level to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and give Phoenix Forgotten a C+. Have you guys seen Phoenix Forgotten? What do you think about it? What do you think about UFO sightings? Are they out there? Are there aliens? That's crazy. I really think there is, but we'll have to see one day, maybe. So let's just watch movies. Thank you guys for watching. As always, you guys are the best. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. You can also find my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram page, all in the link down below for that. And you stay classy, YouTube.